Now we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots deep.
Hey guys, it's Emmy and welcome back to my channel for another video. So in today's video I'm basically just going to be doing some spook work with Hector and loads of fillers and just getting him over lots of scary fences and things like that, because at a competition you can only have 2 attempts at one fence. So by him not going over some fences can result in like elimination and stuff like that, which isn't good. So we're just trying to get him used to as many different types of scary fillers as possible, so then he won't be scared at a competition. So we worked on around 5 to 6 jumps today. We didn't do loads because we just wanted to get him used to jumping scarier fillers and everything like that, so that he would go over them first time. He was really good, and there was a couple of jumps that he refused at, but last time he refused at 3 jumps, this time he only refused at 2, so gradually he's getting better and better and better. Then next time when we jump, if he only refuses at 1, we've made even more progress, and then hopefully he'll refuse at 0. That is kind of the aim. And it's just a gradual work, as he is only about 8, so he is still really young for a horse. So it's all about building up his confidence and not scaring him at anything, and kind of reassuring him that he is confident enough and he can jump it, because that's all he needs at the moment. So today I'm just going to be doing a voiceover of basically everything we were doing. I was on the ground today and Jasmine was riding, who's my sister. I'll leave her Instagram link down below, and I also have to put up my sticker from Head to Hoof Equine Synergy, who is my sponsor. Thank you very much for it. It's going on the back of my lorry, and cue the time lapse. So I've just put up my sticker. It was actually really hard and there's a few little lumps and bumps in it, but it's all pretty good. So it looks really good, and if I'm ever at a competition it will be on the back, or if I go to training or somewhere like that it will always be on the back. And to use my discount code is Emmy H2H. I'll leave that also down in the description, and by that you can get 20% off, which equals £10, which is amazing, and it's available to buy through Amazon and literally helps with absolutely everything to do with gut balancing, hooves, muscles, tendons, joints, healthy mind. It is perfect, and it's a perfect all-rounder supplement. So let's get into the video. So the lighting's really bad that side, but as you can see there's like loads of jumps, and I'm just going to change them all about. So to warm up we just do some trotting on both reins and do some trot poles, as I find it really good to do trot poles before you work on the jumping. So we just did 2 here, and then we did 3 in this one, and they're not the correct striding, as I wanted Hector to work out the striding himself rather than it being perfect, because it won't always be perfect in a competition or a show. So it's good for him to be able to learn how to fix his own stridings. Then he just had a canter on both reins. Obviously Jasmine did a lot more trot, but I just didn't film it all because that would be quite boring. So then she just cantered through the poles. As you can see, he had to push forward on a couple and bring himself back on a couple, which is really good for him to learn. Then she just went over a little cross straight in canter, as he always responds better in canter than in trot. Then she did it on the other rein, and as you can see we've got a filler by the side, and I'm about to put that in now, and then he goes over it as a cross, as today we were working on jumping fillers and things like that. So I just did it as a cross with the filler in, and then gradually built it up to an upright. As you can tell he kind of looked at it a bit, however he did go straight over it, and he didn't knock the pole down either or get deep into the fence, which is really good. Then she just came through again, and then she came on the opposite rein, as it's always good to do whatever you do on the left rein on the right rein and vice versa. Again he had a slight look at it, but then he went flying over it. Then we went round to this purple jump. He really doesn't like these yellow and white fillers, so we thought let's put them out because it's really good for him to do stuff, and this is what he thought of them. Yeah, something that's really going to eat him alive. He really doesn't like them, but it was great because we persevered and he went straight through it, and he just needed the confidence to tell him that he could jump scary fillers. So we just did it as a cross first with the fillers either side, then built it up to an upright. As you can see here, he's getting really good at it, and then they joined it to the yellow fence that we'd done previously, and it was all about jumping fences with fillers in today, as it was trying to get him used to jumping scarier fences. Then this one was actually a cross originally round to an upright, but then we put it up to 2 uprights, and he did it really well. Then we came to this blue fence, and this was actually his second or third attempt to go over it. However, he did go over it really nicely in the end. Then we've joined it round to the purple and yellow, then over to the yellow. So it's all about working on fillers. Then we just came round to the planks. We put the planks down, so it was one on the floor and one raised on the jump, and then we gradually built it up so it was 2 planks above each other, as planks are really scary to some horses, especially Hector. Then we did it on the other rein and gradually built it up and up and up. So as you can tell, he's got a nice bouncy canter into it, and then he just looks at it slightly, but then he goes over it really well, and then he was getting really happy towards the end.